Should I actually try an undated planner this time? What's up everyone, welcome to episode 4 of Plannerthon. We're really nearing the end of this series and the response has been so great. Thank you so much for all your comments and shares. If you haven't watched the previous videos, I will link the entire Plannerthon playlist up here. I've spoken about dated planners under ₹1000 and 2000. And of course in today's video, I will be sharing my first impressions and review for undated planners. I personally won't consider undated planners as my primary planner. Currently, I do have this one from Carousel and it's beautiful, it's amazing. I won't be talking about this planner because I'm focusing on the newly launched undated planner for the year of 2022. Even though of course year does not matter, you could use this one or any other undated planner for that matter. I would use undated planners as my secondary planners with any aspect of my life, whether that's work or maybe fitness. My reason is that whenever I don't see any dates, which can be both a boon and a bane. For me personally, it's a bane because I have used undated planners before as my primary planner and I've ended up barely using them because in my head I kept thinking, I can use it next year also, next year also. But the truth is that, well, I get bored of planners. So I need to have dated planners. Now the focus is only undated planners. I hope you enjoy it. This time I'll be going in the order of price. So from lowest to highest. And I feel I should have done that with the previous videos as well, which I will keep in mind for the next time. Coming to the first planner, which is the cheapest on this list, and that is by Doodle Collection. I'm sure many of you have heard of it. Obviously, it's quite budget friendly. It is literally $499, so that's 500 rupees. And this is their new Dawn 2022 productivity planner. You can already see 2 bookmarks. It's an A5 planner with 312 pages, and they haven't mentioned anything about the paper thickness. Quality of the image isn't that great. I'll just make do with whatever I can see. So there are 240 note pages and 8 dotted pages. So lot of space to write notes. Great. 12 months of calendar views, simple. My goals and my strategy. I'm glad that they do have an yearly goals section. Timetables, so I think this is perfect for, I would say, students. Ideal day routine page. Because of the image quality, I can't make out what's written inside. There's a decision list. Wow, I've never seen this in any planner. Brainstorming page, that's great. We also have project plan. Wow, like I said, it's just perfect for the working person as well as students. And they have highlights of the month. I think you can rate your month according to each category. Oh, they also have a pocket at the end. I think for 500 rupees, it's giving just the needed amount of spreads. Perfect for students considering the budget especially. Definitely a big thumbs up. Next up, we have a planner that I think many of you were waiting for me to talk about because it's Heli's planner. It's by Heli and Kumar, and they've released a new Luxe Undated 2022 planner and desk calendar. So you can use it as a desk calendar as well as a planner, which is quite unique, and I really love that. It is spiral bound, especially the one that they've used here. It definitely seems like it can come off by the end of this year or till whenever you do use it. I feel when it's an undated planner, it's best to keep it hardbound, just so that obviously you can make it last for how many ever years as you'd like. Cover wise, it's simple, minimalist, it's pretty. So they have 330 plus blank pages with ample of space, and unfortunately I can't see anything about the paper thickness as well as the size. So this is of course the desk calendar as well as the monthly grid. It looks neat, cute. They also have a wish list here where you can jot down anything that you'd like to experience, the amount and the funds ready. That's actually a very simple but practical way to look at it. Sometimes, most of the wish list that you find in planners, just a wish list where you can jot down the things that you'd like to experience. But in this sense, I love how they've actually written the amount of money you'd need and how much money you already have. Passwords, I think this is again a very cute spread. Investments, so there's date, amount and location or maturity. I like how they've simplified these things, and this is their monthly grid. We have highlights, so I think that's highlight of that particular year, and we have lots of stickers. The only thing I'm missing right now is a goals page, because I feel that's one of the essential parts of any planner. So I was just checking Heli Wade's flip through video, and interestingly, even though it's an undated planner, they do have this yearly section where the year is mentioned, and I think that is smart. It still is very specific to the year that you're on or that this particular planner is launching, but it's not so much to the point where you can't use this planner in any other year. Okay, so this is the monthly goals page, which the picture wasn't there on the website, and there's career, social, physical health and mental peace. I think this is quite standard and really simple to the point. Wow, this is such a smart way to track your habits, and they've given a key of the habits of exercise, meditation, entertainment, I think social, work, study, sleep, all of that, and according to that color, highlight the exact time you were engaged in that particular habit. So At the end of that month, you can see which part of your month did you spend a lot of time on in terms of your habits. Clever idea, I'd say. But I guess this is there every month because this is only for 31 days. This is also one more thing that wasn't included in the pictures on the website, and that is this tracker page. So initially I thought it's like habit tracker, but this is a tracker for anything else, like either you can track your periods or any particular recurring bills, all of that stuff. And at the end of the planner, we have this I'm grateful for insert, which I guess ends it in a very nice and positive way. Wow, so I did not expect this planner to have so many inserts considering the price. And also I think last year's Heli planner was very simple, but I'm so happy to see that they've included such useful and very simple inserts. There's nothing fancy about it, but also they've done it in a very clever and simplistic way, which is perfect for any beginner who's just starting out with planning, or students for that matter, because of course it is budget friendly. Next up, we have a very popular planner on Amazon that's called as Tiny Change. I'm sure many of you would have heard of it. Now, this is not newly launched in the year of 2022, but since I've never spoken about it and so many of you requested me to talk about it, I thought might as well check it out. So it's an A5 planner. I love that it comes in that very cute box which has all these like sparkles and stars going on, and inside you find this plain blue planner which has an elastic and 2 bookmarks. Now there are some serious instructions given here. I'm not going to go over it in detail because, well, you can just check it on Amazon itself. But they have this life compass, roadmap, planning pages, tiny change life kit. Okay, seems a lot of work, but I think it might really be helpful considering it's basically pushing you towards your better self, towards your success, towards your dream life and achieving goals, all of that good stuff. So I think it's great. It just seems a bit overwhelming when all the pages are like this staring into my face. So they do have a habit tracker. You can track your achievements, keep track of your learning, gratitude, creative space. You have challenges, smart tracker, which basically you can use either as a mood tracker, productivity tracker, daily water intake, anything that you'd like. You can mention your top 3 tasks of that day. I think this is a very practical planner, and I'm genuinely impressed by this particular page that I can see packed with useful prompts daily. I can definitely see this bringing out action in others, which is what planning is all about. Ironically, planning is about action. It also has a pocket at the back, some coloring pages. Oh, and they've mentioned the GSM here. It's 110. Lovely. Wow, I really want to get this. Wow, in all my excitement, I forgot to mention how much this is for. This is for 899 rupees. Way more expensive than the previous 2 planners that I shared, but it also has a lot more than the other 2 planners. Even quality wise, durability wise, it's going to last you a long time, which is very important for an undated planner. They have my heart to the point where I just want to add it to my cart. Next up, we have a planner by the brand Bare Necessities, and this is how the cover looks. It's called as a fresh start, and I think the brand itself promotes sustainability, and here it's written even on the cover, mindfulness and beyond. It's a very raw and refreshing cover. Like most of them are all pastels or bright colors. This on the other end is so earthy, right, because of the color, and it's just very fresh like the name suggests. Now this is 22 centimeter height and width is 16 centimeter. Unfortunately, I can't see again any mention of GSM. Now it is priced at 1200. Again, it's a big leap from the first 2 planners that I shared and a small leap from the previous planner that I shared. First page that I can see here, daily logs, and they clearly give 0 waste tips of the week, which is very useful and I guess brings a lot of awareness. So they had this page called as My Journey, a roadmap to the best year ever. So you can write down your goals for every single month for the year that you will be using this. And I think this is how the monthly grid looks. The grid is definitely smaller than the ones that you find, which are usually spread over 2 pages. Okay, so I was wrong. They do have another page of the monthly grid. So the previous one was probably like a glimpse, and this one is like 2-page spread of the month. And I love how they used some sort of alliteration for every day. Thankful Thursday, fabulous Friday, sustainable Saturday, waste-free Wednesday. Very creative. My month in review, where after every month you can reflect here. So they have a shopping list here, budget tracker, top 3 highlights of the month, which you can write in those cute pots, manifest your dreams, my gratitude list, art for the heart. They also have a cute recipe, and I'm assuming every month will have a different recipe. The entire concept is in tune with their brand, and they have a 2-page habit tracker here, always useful. Waste log, again, like I said, they are so in tune with their brand, and I love that. Write down the top 5 most waste producing areas in your life. How much waste and what type of waste do you produce? I feel this is a great way to keep a person aware of their habits and how it's affecting the environment around them. Okay, I absolutely love the concept of this planner. It's very different. It's definitely making you more aware, well, what's happening in the environment, what is your contribution to that, whether that's bad or good, both, helping you take small steps towards sustainability and being more environmental friendly. All in for their brand, for the message and for the planner itself. Next up we have Undated planner from the Journal Lab. Now these are called as Find Your Balance 12-month planner. They do have it in two shades, which is called as cinnamon brown and sage green. I am spoiled for choice because I love both these colors, and you can see that it is priced at 1,199. It's essentially the same price as Bare Necessities. It's a B5 notebook and they haven't mentioned anything about GSM. Anyways, let's look at the planner. Of course, the cover, I am all in for it. This is my vibe. It's pastel, it's pretty, it's classy, it has gold foil detailing. I am sold. They also have some sticker sheets with it, which is always great. So it starts off with prompts of how your last year went. So it's just last year reflections, and I think that's really the best way to start the new year, by looking at how your previous year went. And I think this section is something I only found in this planner till now. It wasn't there in any of the other planners. New year, new me. So of course, after reflecting on your previous year, you are focusing on the next year. Books to read, places to visit, skills to acquire, and your wish list. All very standard but useful prompts. Morning affirmations. Ooh, I love this. Already such a mindful planner. And I can see this daily page where you can mention the date, what you're grateful for, top priorities of the day, to do in terms of your work and personal, highlights of the day, and at the end, rating your day in terms of your work and personal. Very, very wholesome. It's the entire package. Honestly speaking, this is one of the most perfect daily spreads that I've seen. And these are some random prompts to ponder. What was your childhood dream? What's your dream now? That's again very thoughtful. This is a month at a glance view. You can also jot down your birthdays. I can see a mood tracker here. Again, standard but useful. There's also a monthly budget page, which is quite extensive. All possible categories that you could include in your budget. Favorite memories from the year. So I think this is towards the end of the planner. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I can also briefly see that there is one habit tracker here, which they haven't put a picture of, but again, it's a standard one, but I'm just glad to know that it is there. There are also some other pages I feel they haven't given us a full view of. Like on the left here, I can see there's social, family. I wonder what that is. I can see goals for the year, so I think that was the social family thing that they haven't shown the full picture of. My ideal weekday and weekend routine. Again, a lovely insert. Journal prompts for self-discovery, which we saw. There's stickers and bookmark as well. I am so tempted to just get this. I have zero complaints, except I don't know the GSM, but I think I can even forego that because it's perfect. That's what I have to say. It's amazing. I think it has everything that I want. If only this was dated. Like I mentioned, I'm not the biggest Undated planner fan. Definitely go for this. Huge thumbs up. Next, we have an Undated planner by the June shop. So these are all the cover options you can see. I am in love with the illustrations, with the artwork. It's so beautiful. Like, I don't know how I would pick one that I would like out of all these choices. The entire vibe is very sassy, like in terms of what's written on the covers. Even on my first day, I'm killing it. Born to be rich and famous. Like, it's very sassy, very confident, and I love that. 1,499, which is essentially 1,500. So it's 300 rupees more than the previous two planners that I shared. I also didn't notice they are Viro bound. Now it only has 157 pages, which is 314 sides, and the size is 23.5 into 20.5 into 4 centimeters. No mention of GSM. As expected, even the inside is very colorful, vibrant. I can also see monthly tabs, which I don't think I saw in any of the other planners. I love that they've given instructions on how you can use each layout. Ikigai, which is basically to find your life purpose. They have the exercise here. They also have a vision board, which I love that they have yearly goals. Plan of action. So for every goal, you can write a plan of action. They also have a due date for each plan of action. So love that they're keeping you on your toes. So list to level up your life, your comfort zone, your panic zone, your discomfort list, skills to build list, travel and adventure list. Very thoughtful spread. I absolutely love this. So 10 affirmations for the new year. You can even write your own, I think, at the bottom. I'm absolutely in love with these artworks. They're so mystical and beautiful. So below every monthly divider, there is a Spotify song or a code that they've given, and they've written here it's motivational music. This is lovely. Like, it really pumps you up for that particular month. Yeah, there's also monthly overview. So you have to-do list for the month, mantra for this month, income and expense tracker, things to try, learn this month, important dates, birthdays, habit tracker dedicated for 2 pages, very colorful and quite practical and easy to use. Monthly layout, again, I love the colored backdrop. Have a space to jot down your current morning routine, your current night routine. You have this weekly layout, enough space for every single day. Love that. And they have a monthly reflection. So after every month, you have this page, what worked, what didn't work. They also have a weekly reset page, which I have never seen in any planner till now. You have plain dotted pages, and again, more Spotify songs. I'm so in awe of this artwork, and I just love the idea of Spotify music. You also have highlights of my year, which is very, very useful thing to have. You have a password keeper. So the only other planner I saw which has a password keeper was the Heli Kumar planner. Letter from a loved one. This is also a sweet reminder of someone you love. Seeing their words here, it's going to be very special. Yes, you have a lot of cute stickers, more stickers, more stickers, more stickers. You also have a bucket list, you have a period tracker, you have a pocket at the back, and a monthly meal plan, which I couldn't see these pictures of. So in awe of this planner. I freaking love it. It's perfect. Go for it. All the best to me and all of you who are trying to pick a planner for yourself, because this is confusing. Literally, I'm falling in love with every planner I'm talking about. Next up is a planner by Pranita Kocharekar. I think that's how you pronounce her surname. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. So this is how the cover looks. It's called the Work-Life Balance Planner. I already love the theme of it, and even the artwork. It's very cute. It is priced at 1,499, basically 1,500, which is the same price as the previous one that we saw. It's an A5 planner, 100 GSM thick paper. Thank you very much, and thank you so much because it is also hardbound. It also has a ribbon bookmark and a pocket at the back. All green flags. We have 2 spreads for yearly view. I love that they haven't given any specific titles to each category. You can name it whatever you'd like, so it's more flexible that way. You can set specific career goals, and there are some very specific journal prompts here that will help you create these career goals for this year. Of course, a plan page because it's important to plan out your goals. We have another colorful page for personal goals which look really cute, as well as a mental health tracker. You can figure out how you're feeling with this wheel, a beautiful dream board or a goals board or a vision board. 50 fun things to do this year. This is something I would love to have in my planner.
Your goals, your hobbies, experiences, skills, anything and everything that you'd like to include, and it'll be so much fun to look at it towards the end of the year and keep checking it off throughout the year as well.
You have these motivating monthly dividers with some really helpful prompts for your mental health. This one in particular talks about boundaries, which I love. I don't think it's spoken about enough. Here's another monthly divider prompt about hobbies. So you can just go through their website. They have lots of them. They also have this very cute monthly goals page, very useful of course. And this is their monthly spread with ample space for affirmations and notes. They have a budget tracker, habit tracker, even a mood tracker. This is their weekly spread. Again, enough space for each day, and Saturday and Sunday has a smaller space. But above that, they've also written, how will you rest this weekend? They have small tiny reminders and prompts which will actually catch your eye and really remind you it's okay, in fact it's needed to rest. I think this is a very wholesome, very mindful planner, and I am in love. I know I've said that for the past 3 planners. For another month's weekly spread, they have written rest is productive. This is what I mean. I love that they really mean it when they say it's a work-life balance planner. We have month-end reflections here. Okay, so you know already that I'm in love with this planner. I also have this nagging feeling in my heart that I'm genuinely enjoying the undated planners more than the dated planners that I spoke about. Should I actually try an undated planner this time? Those are just some of the thoughts that are floating in my mind. Now lastly, we have an undated planner by the brand Gazo Studios. They do come in 2 cover options. There's navy travel planner as well as cute blush planner. I also see they're spiral bound. They're also priced at 1,790. Definitely the most expensive out of the planners that I've spoken about in today's video. Now look wise, of course, looks absolutely cute. They do have 300 pages and 120 GSM premium paper. This definitely has the highest quality of paper compared to all the other planners that we spoke about. Even though it's colorful, it's very understated. They also have monthly tabs from what I can see. This is their monthly overview page. Now this is the weekly view. It's interesting to note that this is given in the form of checklists, so you can't really free write anything, which is how I like to use my weekly spread, where I just journal out my thoughts or highlights of the day. They have a notes page down the memory lane. I love when planners have space to just put in some picture memories as well. I wish more planners did that. They also have a yearly wish list to read, to see, people to visit, people to travel, to learn, to create, to do, and also mark your bucket list. I love the idea of having the world map and just picking your travel goals. So a travel buff is going to enjoy this planner. And those are all the pictures that I can find. I can see here also for this month top 3 priorities and some other other prompts which unfortunately the picture does not capture. They also have an end of the month reflections page, meal planner, brain dump. Now maybe because it's priced the highest out of the list, I expected way more from this, but again it could be the fact that it is 120 GSM paper. Some of the spreads I could not see pictures of. I don't think it has an yearly goals page, or maybe it does but they haven't mentioned it here. So that is something I definitely do see is important in a planner regardless of whether it's undated or dated. When I look at the price, I feel the inserts in the previous 2-3 planners were better, but again if GSM is that important to you, if paper thickness and quality is important to you, then this has the highest quality out of the ones mentioned before. So it's again weighing in pros and cons, but if I just have to simply say this is a great planner, but considering the price I would still pick the previous two which are cheaper but have a lot more to offer. At least the exact spreads that I'm looking for, those planners seem to have that. So those were all the undated planners. I know that was a lot. I hope you could digest all of them. Now do keep in mind that there were so many undated planners of the dated planners that I've already spoken about. They have their undated versions and the dated versions. I haven't included them in this video because they basically have the same spreads as the dated ones. It's just an undated version of it. So if you're interested, you can check the previous videos, and most of the planners do have an undated version of it. Please do give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, if you found this helpful, and let me know in the comments down below which was your favorite, because I'm losing my head. I can't pick a favorite here. And of course, this is the last video of the Plannerthon series where I'm reviewing all the planners. I hope you've made a decision by now. If you have, again, let me know in the comments down below. I will be making my decision in the next video, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you are subscribed and hitting the bell icon, because there will be also a fun giveaway of planners for my lovely megfam. Do follow me on my Instagram for daily fun content. And that's pretty much it. On to the last episode of Plannerthon. Until then, stay happy, positive and blessed, and be kind to yourself. Bye!